Hello there viewers, my name is Kitai and today I'm gonna teach you how to make Assetto Corsa skins. Custom skins in Assetto Corsa in 2D and in Photoshop. So all you need to get is Photoshop, of course. So we got it here. You need to get the content manager and the NVIDIA texture tools for Adobe Photoshop. You can just download it here and that one is downloaded somewhere down there here. So after we get this, you go to the content manager and select a car. You can select a car by going into content and cars, and then, for example, I see that where's the 40? A 40 only comes in red. And let's say I don't like it. Let's say I want to change it. So I go to the CM showroom and I select the body panel of the car. So, for example, this one, and then click these three dots next to the TX diffuse and it says car paint dash skin 2. I click it and this generates the map for the car. This generates the texture. And for the sake of the video, I'm just gonna do half a K. That's very low resolution. That's 1512 by 512 by 512. So we're gonna calculate this map because if you want to do it in 4K, it would take a long time. So I want to save it. Let's just go to this desktop and then new folder, Ferrari, or just without the folder. So this is, let's just call it skin for now. And so that's all for now we need from the content manager. So no, that's not it. We go to the folder, just here on the bottom left. Go to the skins and then make a new folder. So it's, well, let's call it, let's say I want this car in dark blue, so I call it dark blue. So that's what I needed. And now we go to this skin that we just saved. We unlock the layer, set it as multiply, and then make a new layer beneath it. Now we paint this layer in the color that we wanted. So I wanted the dark blue. And so I paint the car. Still have to select the layer, and let's say I painted dark blue. Now all you have to do is save this as. So I've got the shortcut to the cars folder in Assetto Corsa. F40 skins dark blue. So now I have to save it as the skin uh, texture file. So it says car paint. So let's write this down. Car paint dash skin 2, I believe it was. Dash skin 2. And now we have to select the DDS. DDS. And so as I save it, it should make the car go. Oh, I have to check. Hold on. Where is that thing? Ah, there it is. So I have to check into dark blue. And now the car is dark blue. Let's say I don't like these rims that much. I think they should be golden, for example. So I do the same thing as I did before. Why is it here? Okay, let's put it here. Okay, so I click on these three dots next to the TX diffuse and I calculate the map same resolution as before. So let's render that. And now save it. It's here on the desktop. I call it rims. Okay, we got that. And just open them in Photoshop. And just as before, you have to unlock it, set it as multiply, new layer. Oh, that's the group. We'll come to this later, but say I want this in golden. Is this golden? Let's say it is. And then save it as. So we have to go to the cars. The Ferrari, of course. Skins, dark blue. And what is it called? It's called rim. Just rim. And now into the DDS. Okay, so save that. And as you do it. Oh, that's not actually. That's yellow. That's not golden. But hey, that's just an example of what we can do. So we can actually change each and every piece of the car. We just have to select it and then render it and then save it as what it's called. Like, for example, you can change rear lights into green or whatever. But how do you make skins out of that? So let's go, and I mean proper race skins. So let's go and get the, no, let's not do the Ferrari. Let's just go into the web and search for a race car. Let's, have something to work with. So some idea. Uh, so for example, a car. I'm just trying to take a random car. So for example, I'll take this BMW. Let's check if this BMW is in the game, and apparently it's not. So it's BMW M1. That's not the M1 that we're looking for. That's some other car. Uh, Something that is in the game. So like this Corvette is in the game. Let's find it. Chevrolet Corvette. Uh, that's the one. And let's say that we want to paint it in a car livery. So race car livery. And we want to paint it this way, for example, or something simpler for the matter of the videos. So something simpler. Oh, this thing. So we have this Miata, and we may want to make something just like it for the Corvette. So what do? We do the same thing that we just did before. We go to the CM showroom, we select the car's body, and then we render this. I'm just gonna render this as is. Hold on a second. And just save it. I'm just gonna save it as Corvette. And just save it. Yeah, here. There it is. So the same way, we go to the folder, we go to the skins and the vet. Let's just call it the vet. So I can go close that and see what we got. So that's the Corvette. Open that. So, for example, I just have to unlock that, change into multiply. And now, so how I like to organize my work, because frankly, I've made a couple of skins right now. I have some that I've made. So just close that, and so I'm just gonna show you what I did. So for example, this Huracan ST, that's my work. So I'm gonna show you here. You see, there's the base color, that's the blue. There are sponsors, then there are logotypes, and basically that's it. That's the base of the work. So you have these colors. So that's like delivery. This is the base, and there are sponsors. Okay. So this rule applies for all my cars that I did. So I also did the Mercedes and 9. That's the one. You can see the same number. That's mine. And you can see that it also follows the same rule. It has the sponsors, it's got the colors, the livery, and it's got the base color, and also this, you should see it here, it has the pattern. So we're gonna organize our work the way I just did here. So where's the Corvette? Here it is. There it is. CM showroom. Okay. And just go to the vet. So right now, right here, we have this nice pure skin for the Corvette. So go to the Photoshop, and now we can lock this one as it was. Where is it? Here it is. Just lock it. So now you have to add groups. So group one is gonna be called the base color. It's American car, so we don't spell U. Okay, group one will be livery. Another group will be sponsors. And just for the sake of this argument, it's gonna be there. There's gonna be one more. Okay, and it's gonna be called the pattern. So base color is just the same thing that we did before. Not the group. I want a layer. So it's gonna be called the base color. And say I want this car not the a little bit gray. So there we go. So that's our car. Oh, it's completely white. So we're just gonna go with white. So that's done for the base color. Let's put it here. Let's place it in the group. Yeah, there it is. Now the pattern. Let's say I want the pattern. I just Google a pattern. The best one is black and white. So black and white pattern. Let's take this one. Something. Let's search for something big. Uh, not something big. So I have this thing, and so I want to put it there. No. That's not enough. We also have to go and make it blurry if we want to make our work easier. So let's say that's cool. That's cool. Just take whatever. So we take the pattern here. Black and white works as well. So I can show you that as well. The one that are not blurry. I mean see-through. So where's the one that we also used? So that's here. So we can check the car. Where is the Miata? So here is the Miata. It uh, it's got some sponsors. For example, I can't read it. Sorry. Let's take something else. There's too much. Okay, we're just gonna come up with something out ourselves. So for the sponsors, we can go with what can I go with? Uh, let's say Intel. And now you want to go to write down logo, and you want to make it see-through. Most of the companies will always have these see-through, so it's easy to work with. Something also blue uh, or corresponding to that is say Android. So it's also it's not the same color, but okay. Garmin. So you see, all of these are see-through, so it's gonna be so easy to work with. Puma. Mm, and say it's gonna be enough for now. That's not see-through, but that one is. So you want to find the highest resolution you can get to get the best result you can get. And basically that's gonna be it for now. Say that, okay, here. Now I want to make a pattern. So I put up a pattern here. So let's take this no, the see-through right here. Open it here, and then just select it with the magic pen. So we have to select all of it. Wiggle it around so you're sure that it's checked. Control C, Control V, And so we want to put it on this side of the car. So let's put it like this. So I want to stretch it. And then make sure that it only covers this side of the car. So what you want to do is select, yeah, you want to do that. Select this tool. Let's put it full screen and just go around. I'm just going to do it quickly so it doesn't take too much time. Select this part. So make selection. You want to reverse it and then delete everything else. So that's it. If you wanted to make it like this thing red or something, you just have to paint this red here. So we take red. Is this coming red? Uh, it's coming. It's not. Why is it not? Why are you not red? What is this? It's coming. I don't understand. Okay. Okay, whatever. You just have to select the color. I don't know why it doesn't work here. Okay, whatever. Let's go to the colors. Okay, so we have this pattern here on this side, and let's show you how to make the other one. So this one is not see-through. So what you want to do is select all and then the color range, and then you say this one you want the black stripes. So you take the shadows and then you select how much of the shadows you want. So we don't want we want just this much, and we just this tool to copy this, I paste it here, and let's say I want to put this on the other side of the car. So I just put it. Oh, let's say I want it on the rear of the car. It's gonna be so much easier. So you want to stretch it and press enter, and then you can select the outside. I mean the inside, and then make a selection. So it goes like this. I'm just doing it quickly so you guys can see the whole process. So create the check, reverse it, and then press delete, and that's it. Now we want to make a colorful pattern. So let's say I want a rectangle on the front bumper. So for example, oh, okay. So I want to select this thing, make a selection, yes, and then go to the livery, open that up, make a layer. Let's call it rectangle front red, and then paint it red. It's just like so. And for example, you want more. You want a star on the top of the car. I believe that's the top layer of the car. You just have to check it. So for example, how to draw a star? Uh, that's not much of a star, is it? That's somewhat looks like a star. And then paint it. Boom. Oh, we painted it here, so I'll just change this. You can put multiple objects like things on the side of the car, but if you want to like, you know, check them on and off, you'll have to do it as one. So I'll take a new one. And for example, I want my car to be this like being white on top and going red on the bottom. So I just call it this is gonna be the right red paint. So then I select it from the car. So let's say it wants, I want to go all the way across the car, and then down here, and without that. So I go like this, I make selection, I paint it red. So you can see I'm painting, and then that's it. And that's gonna be it if it comes to the livery. That's just very quick working. Let's put it there. Come on. Okay. So now I want my sponsors to be there. So I open up sponsors. So I want to put. Let's see how the car works for now. Okay. So I save as. I go to the cars, check, search for the Corvette. Uh, where is this? Now, where is it? There it is. Which one is it? Is the C6R? Oh, I closed that, so let's go to the folder. Skins. So, oh, that's one. That's the one. So, what's it called? Again, let's open up the folder. So, URD. URD. Now there it is. URD EGT Corvette. There it is. Skins. Vet. And then have to save this as. Oh boy, that's difficult. CR6 dash ZR1 dash body. Okay, so it's CR1, CR C6R, C6R, C6R dash ZR1 dash what dash body. Now save it as TDS, of course, and then save this. Save this, and that will, yeah, and there we have it. So the advantage of this 2D work that doesn't look like a star at all is that it's easy to work with. So as you can see, it took me like 15 minutes, and it looks somewhat of a skin. It looks like the guy from God of War with this red paint on the side of his face. So we have a pattern here. We have another pattern here. We have a livery, and now let's add sponsors. So we close this one and then make a new layer. Oh, we don't have to actually make a layer. Yeah, we have to open up the sponsors. Let's just close all of that so it's easier to work. So we've got our okay. Let's put Garmin. So as you want to, you can you go just like you just did. So you select it, just wiggle it around so you make sure it's checked. Control C, Control V. Then you put it like this and say I want this to on the side of my roof. So it's just here. Now let's put it under sponsors. Let's open it up and call it Garmin roof. That's gonna be left side. Enter. Let's say I want to put another one. So just do this again. Control V and on my. That's a cool trick. You can hold Shift and it will just turn by 15 degrees. So if you want to go 180, you can just hold Shift, and if you want to, keep the format, you just do like this, because you have to keep Shift, because if you don't, then it's just gonna mess the ratios. So I want to put it all the way across the car. Let's just tilt a little bit and then enter. Now, the worst part of working with a car is that if you wanted to make this stripe go from here like from this side of the bumper all the way across the car, and then go right here with that and just go like this. Then you'd have to match it. So I'm just gonna show you how it works for now. So let's get it here. So now this is the part of the car. This is the rear part of the car. So if I wanted to go into livery, make a new one, new layer. So it's gonna call it back. And then you have to go like this. So you have to select all of that and then go across just like so. Make selection, paint it red, and then you have to go to the back of the car as well. So that's back top. It's the top part of the car, and now make another one. This is the uh, back back red. You just have to select it the same way. Use this tool, and it goes somewhere from there. So let's go like across, just like across, and then make selection, and also paint it red. So why is it so? Oh, that's why we have to put patterns over the livery. Let's just put it there. Okay, put it over the livery so the livery sticks over. So let's save it. Save as cars. This is on the very bottom. The Corvette. Corvette. There it is. Skins. Event. Just select DTS and find it quickly. And use the advantage of using the yeah. So it's completely broken. Okay, you can see it right here. So it goes almost nicely and doesn't stick well. And there's this huge part that doesn't fit at all. So if you wanted to make it perfect, you would have to just go erase part of it. Like for example, where is it? It's not in the sponsor, it's in the livery. So it's back top. And you have to select all and then remove part of it. So see it again how it works. Cars, Corvette, skins, vet, body. So you see this is removed. So this is trial and error as per usual. It takes a lot of time and effort if you want to make a really good skin, but that's what actually life look like. It's gonna take a long time. It's a couple of hours at least if you want to make a decent skin for yourself. So if you want other parts, you just have to do the same thing. If you want to put a carbon vinyl, just like this rear wing, like if you want to make front bumper carbon vinyl, you just have to download the carbon vinyl pattern. It's a carbon fiber texture seamless. Oh, that didn't work out as expected. Fiber texture. Oh, I misspelled seamless. No, that's still not it. Oh, we can go with see-through. Yeah, and take one of these and just put it over. And that's the way you do it. So let's put some more sponsors. So let's put Intel. Just have to select all. Make sure it's all selected. Wiggle it. Control C. Copy paste it. Say I want it here. Android. Basically the same thing. But for example, if you wanted only this white color that is here, so you go to the selection menu and select all, and then um, the color, select color, and you have to go to the lights and then select how much brightness you want to select. So let's say the white thing is selected, so I want to select only the outer layer. So sharpness, let's put it rather sharp. Select it. Say I want to copy this and uh, paste it here, and just make it real small. So as you can see, it's just like this. Nope, go back. Okay, whatever. And then there is our little Android here. What else? What else? What else? No, I want. Nope. What else we got? We got Garmin, Intel, Puma. Let's take Puma. You can just sometimes you can just use this device and just wiggle it, copy paste it. No, it doesn't work. So we have to select. Wiggle it. Make sure it's selected. Change size, and I want it here. So it's not gonna be perfect, as you can see it already. So I just put it like here. Save as TDS. Cars. Change it for the Corvette. Skins. Vet. Save as. Yes. Yeah. So it's cut into size, into pieces. If you wanted to make it perfect, then you'd have to put half of the Puma. So I'm just gonna show you how. So you select this part. You know, you have it there. So copy and paste, and then put it here for I think. So it makes a new layer already, but let's just remove that part. Save as TDS cars vet Corvette. Yep. And yes, and yeah, so you see it. It's try and error. So you have to go over and over and over and get it, like do it again and again until you get it perfect. So to change this, you have to, go with the rear window. It's got its own texture. Rims, wheels, you can most of the time download these from the internet. Sometimes you can find steering wheels, car insights. So this is all very cool. So you can customize all of that. It's it's just it's just the league that may restrict you, because some leagues just want the 10 megabyte cap. So you can see, as you can see, this is the entire inside of the car. So you can paint it all the way you want. And that's basically how you make skins in the 2D. So it's not easy. Well, it is easy, but it takes so long. Completing this skin to make it look half decent would take me like 5 or 6 hours. If you are um, very much into it and do it a lot, then the production time is going to come down and down. A person I know can make these in like 3 hours. He's really good. He's really quick. So that's basically all I got to show you. Let's just preview the car in some background. Where is it? Oh, basically you can also change the crew, but that's the story for another video if you want it. You can check the lights. You can also customize the color of the lights. There's a lot of things you can do with it. I just wanted to keep it simple, show you how to make it work. Uh, And basically, with just using these techniques, I made where is it? I made this skin that I'm really proud of, and I think it looks super cool. And you know, that's all you. That's basically all you need. As you can see, I got these tires from someone else. You can make only 2x2, so I can show you when I'm here. So you can make a new project that is 4x4 pixels, and then you can just paint it red, for example, and then save this as DDS. Oh, it's right here. And let's see what's the name of the rim in the Corvette. CR6. Also, another thing, how to make preview. You can just update preview, and the game will automatically make a preview. How do you make livery? The best way to make a livery is to use the league's what's that called? The number that where you're displayed logotype. So as you can see uh, here, I've got the logotypes from Republic of Sim Racers. This is this one is for myself. So I just use that as the livery. You just have to name this livery. So let's take us, put it skins that here, name it livery, and it should be in PNG. And now there it is. There's the livery. You can also make a screenshot of a car, whatever, of your number, because all the cars have logotypes. They are just supported, provided by the league. So you always get that. So it's so easy to make uh, the livery for it. And what's the okay, let's go back to the rims. Let's see how the rims are called. It's just called C6 R ZR what rim underscore AO. So it's rim underscore what underscore AO. And and if I'm right, it will just turn the rims red, and it did. So if you want to make the rims single color and you don't want to waste a lot of space because, for example, you're limited by the league, uh, then you can just do that what I did. So it's 4x4 or 1x1. Oh no, sorry, 1x1 cannot go. It has to be 4x4 at least. If you wanted this car just red, you can just do the same for the car. If you want, no, the mirrors are part of the car. To paint them, you just have to find them in in there. So it's here. This is the. I'm just gonna show you. If you want to paint the mirrors, just have to paint them just like so. This video is already so long, and I didn't want to make it so long, but as you can see, it takes so much time, so much time. Yeah, they are red. So you're only limited by your imagination, I guess, on how cool these are gonna be. I don't know how to make the 3D, so you don't even ask me. Once I know how to make it, I'll make a tutorial because I think that there has been a huge lack of tutorials on how to make Assetto Corsa skins. So I think I hope this video explains a lot. So basically that's it. You can find your own quirks and ways to do stuff. As you can see, this is not perfect. This is not perfect. It needs time and work and effort. It would be so much easier in 3D, but I don't know how to do it. Well, I guess it wouldn't be easier. It would be just more pleasant to work with, because you see, as you see here on this Huracan, this R is not perfect. I tried to make it perfect, but it's not. It's just same thing with this L. It's not perfect, but I was just doing it over and over again until I was somewhat satisfied. It's still visible, but okay. So that'll be it for the tutorial. Hope you can um, make some skins now and just have time. Have a good time. Have a good day. See you around.